I'm here today at Seville, Mattamy Homes' new luxury community right here in Tradition in Port St. Lucie. And we're here today to talk to Mike about all of that the new community has to offer, the pricing, the incentives, and also when you can have a home ready here in this community. So let's go talk to Mike and we'll see you inside. So, Mike, we're at the grand opening of Seville.
Yes,
finally.
we made it.
We made it.
I'm so excited. This is so beautiful.
It is really beautiful, and it's funny. I was thinking about on the way up here today from Jupiter, when I moved into Abacoa, the same thing happened. Like Devasta just went nuts, and the whole thing just blew up overnight. And like within a couple of years, like it was like there was a town square and everything. And it's amazing what Mattamy has done here, and how many new communities that are opened up. But this is the flagship.
It is. This is our first luxury edition. It's definitely elevated living in Tradition. So, like I said in the last video, there's been a calling for this for a while.
Right.
So we have our professionals, our doctors in the Cleveland Clinic, and just people that want to elevate their home that they're in now. We're getting a lot of people from Lake Park. So, those homes are aging now. So they need new roofs, new kitchens.
Right.
So now they're saying, you know what, let's upgrade and just go to a new home. So,
Right. Yeah, because what you sell a home for in Lake Park, you can come here and buy a brand new home
with warranties.
I mean, yeah, with impact glass and everything. So it's a
and
great.
you can get insured.
You get insured, right? Yeah, your insurance actually cheaper on a bigger house.
A lot.
Yeah,
less.
so this is Palm Beach living for sure in here. So it's been something that I think the community really needed. So it's really exciting. So tell us where we're at as far as pricing, because I know we got some base pricing out right now. So where are we starting at?
So we're starting in the upper fours on base, which is amazing. So upper fours on base, you're going to add your lot and upgrades. That's going to depend on you. This community is fully customable. So now you're going to go to an actual design center, which is located in downtown Tradition, and you would personalize the home. So that's one of the great things. It's not predetermined packages.
And what are the lots running?
We don't have lot fees yet, so we're gonna have them pretty soon.
Right.
So, but range for base is gonna be like 480s all the way up to probably 730s.
Okay.
For the Encore.
Okay. So adding the lot, let's say it's 20 to 50,000, and then adding the upgrades,
usually 10%.
of what the house is.
Yep.
So you could. You can get as high as you want.
Sure.
Now there's spec homes available though.
There are. We have 8 specs out there. Our Monica's in the about 840,000. So that one's ready to go. That includes a beautiful lake lot and design.
Right.
A lot of upgrades in that.
And I like the way they built the models, as well as the way they started the specs, because they're a north-south facing home, which means the sun's going to go over east-west, and so if you put a pool in the backyard, and you can get into one of these specs, then your pool is going to get sun all day long, and you're not going to get beat from one side or the other. So it was a really smart idea. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that was a smart idea to build the homes like that. Because I actually was talking to a client about that, because he was looking, not to be, he didn't want that west sun, and I'm like, no, you want to be north-south, because you're going to put a pool in. So so they did a good job on that. So there's going to be some discounts in these specs.
There will.
And if you want to know about the incentives, you got to come here, because we're not sharing the incentives yet with you, because we don't have them yet.
We want you to come in.
We want you to come in. Give us a call, right?
So those specs, I just want to say they're ready for October, November delivery. So if somebody needs a home, you don't want to wait the 9 to 11 months.
Right.
Those are probably the best ones.
That's great, right? And they're going to be really nice, upgraded, and they're probably putting a putting some work into those to make sure that the first ones are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and another thing is, let's talk about the amenity center again, because that's getting built right now.
Yes. So the amenity center, we're going to start in a phase. So we're going to do the beach entry pool first. It'll be ready in about a year.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 7,000 square foot beach entry pool with cabanas and hammocks. And we're also going to do the sport courts in the next phase. So we're going to kind of we want to get the pool in first.
Right.
So that's the most important, and then we'll work on the main amenity package.
Okay. Okay. And then again, for anyone that didn't see our first video, how many homes in this community?
There'll be a total of 500 homes.
Okay. So nice sized community.
Yeah.
All, everything that you can imagine in the amenity center. Talk about the amenity center real quick.
So amenity center, sport courts. We're going to have a 7,000 square foot. We're going to have gym, sitting areas. We're going to have doggy park, tot trot, place for the kids. So we're going to have just pretty much everything. Putting green. They're going to have a little. It's going to be amazing. The renderings are incredible. We're just waiting to get those forward.
Right.
So we can pass them out to the public. But it's going to be like a resort, kind of resort living. So, you don't really have to leave, especially in a hot summer day like today.
Right.
The beach pool is going to be.
It's going to be really nice. Yeah. And there's communities like this, down south.
Yeah.
And, Coulter has their community, but, that's more of a, people that golfers and pickleball, more of a retirement community over there, even though it's not. It really is. So this is going to be more
all
families and kids, and there'll be all ages in here.
Yeah, all age, and I think that's an important key. Obviously, 55 and overs are great. I think tradition is definitely, we're getting into more all age.
Right.
So we're bringing those people from Broward.
Right. Let's talk about the homes for a minute, because there's some huge homes. So there's the one story here. Talk about
the
that.
Encore, my favorite.
Right.
I dream about it. So
what would you do in that all by yourself with your cat? You wouldn't even be able to find your cat.
Maybe that's the point.
Yeah.
No, 3464 square feet,
Right.
a ranch, 3-car garage, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's just it has a flex in the front. They made it into a music room in the back.
Right.
The lanai is like 34 feet.
The lanai is just incredible.
Huge.
It's huge.
You walk in and you feel you're actually almost like at a hotel.
Right. And one of the upgrades that some of these houses are going to be able to have, as we were talking before the camera, is this corner slider, which is one of my favorite things.
Too.
Like my next house is going to have a corner slider in it, because it just opens up the whole house into the patio.
And they all go into, slides into one.
And it's totally worth the money in my opinion. Like it's just absolutely fantastic.
Changes the whole feel.
The whole feel of the house, especially when you open it up. And we're real hang out at the house, go to the pool. And
that's Florida living.
It's Florida living.
It brings the outside in. So I think that's.
Yeah. So what are some of the other upgrades and structural options that are going to be?
A lot of structurals, a lot of our included features in this community are included. So you're going to get tray ceilings included, white cabinets are included. Okay. So that's the first for us. Usually they're not. Just a lot of good features. Quartz is going to be included. We're not doing granite. So we elevated our standards, so maybe you don't have to upgrade as much.
Right, impact glass is included.
Yeah, impact glass, pavers.
Right, so you could blow out the lanai a little bit, get an extended lanai, do a couple of little things, but still, you could probably, if you're trying to, stay away from some of the, keep the price down, you could do
just
probably 5% of
sure.
some of these homes and really make it nice.
Yeah, and another big thing here, we are doing pools with our build.
Oh, really?
So we're using Fountain Blue. It will make your build time longer, so figure about 19 months to move in.
Okay.
Our actual build time without a pool is 9 to 11.
Okay.
So me personally, I did my pool after because I wanted to get in the home.
Right.
But you do have that option here at Seville.
Yeah, well, if you're financing, maybe you want to put it in.
Sure.
And another thing is, 19 months if you don't need the house right away and you can finance and you want to finance the pull-in, rates should be much less next year by the time the house is ready too. So
so we're excited about, at least you have that option.
Right.
Not everybody's going to take it.
No.
But I think
it's usually more money than doing it yourself. But some people just want to get it done, put it in their mortgage and not have to mess with it.
Yeah.
And that's not been something that has been available. Coulter
No.
started doing it just recently again,
Yeah.
and so it's not been something available because of the craziness of the
Sure.
market. So.
Yeah.
So what else, Mike?
So that should pretty much do it. Just definitely come out and see us, and
Right.
I think it's just going to do really well. We have people waiting for homes to be the first ones. The best pricing and incentives will be this weekend and this week. So our first part, anytime we open a community, is your best pricing.
Right.
So if you you can wait, but it's going to keep edging up.
Right.
So
What's the HOA, real quick?
HOA is $506 a month. That includes both.
Okay.
So it's similar to Tulare.
Right.
So
And
it's
then the
almost the same.
CDD bond.
CDD is 12. I don't have it memorized. 1268 for the first collection. 14 and 1600.
Okay.
A year.
Okay. So a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little more.
Right.
It goes on your taxes, so
Right.
a lot of people don't feel it. You know,
Right.
It's part
Right.
of your tax roll. Everybody's getting their tax bills now. So.
Right. Exactly.
I just got mine.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
okay,
Yeah.
here's a check.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes on your tax roll. If you have it in your mortgage, you really don't feel it.
Right.
Obviously, if you pay cash for the house, you're going to write a check.
Right. Exactly. All right. Well, listen. Come out. Ask for Mike.
Yes.
He's the main dude here.
That's it.
Right. And come out, and if you're interested in looking at homes, let's make an appointment for you.
Yep.
For sure, appointments are absolutely
Yes.
important. So you can reach out to me, Lee Brickey. My information's on the screen right there. Go ahead and reach out to me. I'll set up an appointment with Mike, and we'll get out here and we'll look at the homes. We'll see what fits your budget and your family and your needs. And we'll see if we can't get you in a home and get you a good deal on the front end of this, because there should be some incentives. There's going to be some incentives on this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, you too,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks
Thank you.
for joining me.
Yeah.
So, hey, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our real estate tips and tours, and be kind to each other. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.